I'm going to be going over the homework. If your student is receiving English instruction, they're going to see the binder, the front cover in English. If they are receiving Spanish instruction, they're going to be seeing the binder in Spanish. When we open the binder, we see this red folder. In this red folder, we are going to be putting our weekly homework. This is our weekly homework. So if your student has their binder in English, that means that they're just going to be doing the English portion. Same thing on the top, the spelling words, it's just going to be the ones in English. So it says Monday, write spelling words 3 times each, practice letter names and sounds, and practice tracing names, as well as practice reading sentences with the letter of the week. So for them to write their spelling words 3 times each, they'll just have to turn the page and you have them right here. They write them 3 times each. The other thing it says, practice letter names and sounds. You would practice your letter names and sounds. We have a page over here. We have this page, and this page they'll be able to practice their letter names and sounds. The next one says practice tracing your name. Right here on this one, they're able to practice writing their name. Now for these, they have a clear pouch. What I added in their homework binder is an expo marker. The expo marker is used to trace their name, and then they're able to erase it. Lastly, it says practice reading sentences with the letter of the week. So to practice reading sentences, you would use the story that we're giving you. They just have to practice reading them. If they still don't know how to read, parents can also help them read the story and just be practicing their reading. For Tuesday, it says practice counting 1 through 60. We do have a page over here as well with a 100 chart. And this is where they're going to be practicing from 1 through 60. Next, it says review color, shapes, coins, days of the week, months of the year. You do have those sheets right here. Months of the year. They could practice their body parts, the shapes. They could even write also the numbers. They also have this other page right here, the counting by 5s, counting by 10s, counting by 2s. And then it says student will do the math activity sheet. The math activity sheet, this is the one we have inside right here. First page is the one that it explains to parents what to do. And the following page, it's the homework. This is what they're going to be doing. Sometimes it asks to color, sometimes it asks to cut. So in your student binder, you have crayons, scissors, the glue sticks, they have pencils. Okay, now we're gonna go over Wednesday. It says practice high frequency words and read with your child book. Again, the reading would be the same story right here. And then the high frequency words is gonna be the side words. It's gonna be these 3, like and to. Also, we have a list of words. We have this one right here, and then these are the side words that they could also practice. For Friday, it says write sentences with spelling words. That one, you turn the page and you have space right here to write the sentences, and the spelling words are right here. Practice letter names and sounds. Again, you're gonna practice the letter names and sounds using this one over here. Trace your name. You already know where we trace our name. And practice the reading sentences with the letter of the week. So right here, this is the reading, and if it says that our letters F and H, what the student can do is just look for those letters in the story. We have an F right there. They could just circle it, underline it. We have an H, what's the sound that one makes. And then again, it says practice the side words. So that is all for Monday through Thursday. We do expect for the students to bring their binder back by Friday so that we could get it ready, so it could be ready for Monday. If you have any questions, just let us know.